Dauntless is one of those games that I instantly saw and had to get involved with when it was first revealed at the Game Awards in 2016. Luckily, I got in the pre-alpha and saw the potential, and I stopped playing, but I kept it on my radar to replay it after major updates. Now that it's in open beta, I decided to check it out and see what's different. Dauntless is a monster slaying game made by Phoenix Labs. It's very akin to Monster Hunters. You'll be tracking and fighting monsters to carve his carcass and make armor and weapons to fight even bigger monsters. The game is the first worldwide game that I know of other than Tokuden that's been on PC, so the hype is very real. It's a free-to-play Monster Hunters game. I really had to wait a couple days because the queue times were atrocious, but now we're in and they fixed it and I can really immediately see the improvements. The UI has been vastly improved with actual elements and not placeholder textures. Though there is still some work to do. Some places don't really have controller support completely and it stops and I have to use the mouse, and there's some places where the interface could really easily be improved. Now on to the game. You start out creating your character. This has expanded a lot since Alpha, with Ancestry and choosing to start creating a template for your character. And then now there's facial hair. The art style really brings to life. It's kind of like a Fortnite-y style because they both use Unreal Engine, so it's very easy to see how it is. But it really helps build and show how striking and how cool your characters can be once you start to expand later on in the game and stuff like that. Also, the game now has an introduction and cutscenes with tutorials and actual backstory that you don't have to read. This is honestly a really big addition and gives it that little AAA quality I know this game can have. After completing the tutorial, you land in Ramsgate. This is your hub world. Here you'll get quests, craft new weapons, armor, consumables, and lanterns, and go out to hunt for behemoths. These behemoths are powered by the Aether, a mysterious energy source that grants both you and the thing you're facing pretty wild powers. You'll be fighting monster isles, fire turtles, rock golems, and so much more. The game feels fluid and nice. The combos are simple and easy and intuitive, with each weapon having their unique gimmick that helps with the hunt, equally with dealing different types of damage. Though my only gripe is that sometimes movement in combat can feel floaty and not give you that grounded, quick, snappy control that you need in order to do quick dodges, maneuvers, and fast, on your feet, quick split reactions. There are currently 6 weapons in the game that you can use. They are the sword. This is easily the best feeling weapon with the most work done for it. The combos feel nice, there's a real weight to each swing, and dodging and snapping and easy exactly like how I want it. You can sever off tails and body parts with ease with this weapon. Then there's the hammer, my personal favorite weapon. It's also a freaking gun. You can unload or empower your swings with ammo to help blast the beast to smithereens. The hammer is also unique in that it's the only weapon that does blunt damage that can stagger and knock out the monster. Then there's the axe. I know the axe has been reworked a lot recently and it shows. It's the worst feeling weapon so far. The combos are supposed to be charging, hard hitting axe swings that can sever parts, but the quick movement and slow speed of the axe makes it really hard to keep up with the pace of combat. Then we also have the chain blades. These are the quickest weapons with swift grapples and backflips to get in and out of the fray of combat, and they have these long, wide swings that cover a large area. This weird, quick, like circle thing. It reminds me of Jeek's home from Dynasty Warriors, the way you spin the blades to attack the monster. Then there's the newest weapon, the Warpike. It's a very high skill weapon that deals piercing damage, and these leave wounds that other players can hit and cause the behemoth to stagger and deal extra damage. It also has this range blast that is stored from repeatedly dealing damage without taking damage. I repeat, without taking damage, and storing the energy to shoot it. Get hit one time and all that energy is lost. It's the most interesting of the weapon choice and probably the newest one to be introduced that I feel is going to be the best. They are introducing a ranged weapon next, I believe, but they said that last time and they introduced the Warpike, so for all we know they could introduce gauntlets or something stupid like that. There's also a lantern system, which is very akin to Monster Hunter. These lanterns give you special abilities, such as a Scarring Lantern that gives you the ability to have an AoE of rocks hurting the behemoths, or give you a damage shield to protect yourself. Now onto some new things. Customization has been vastly improved, with now the ability to transmog equipment and also infuse cells, which are like small passive runes to give you special abilities such as an 8% chance to receive half damage on hit, or bonus damage to part damage. You can even die and change the colors, and we'll get back to that in a second. But The progression has also been vastly changed for the better. Now along with quests, there's a level system. There's 3 that I know of so far: the Slayer, the Alchemist, and the Weapon Master. I assume there's one for every crafting merchant, but these both have daily and weekly challenges that give you EXP and cores upon completion and leveling up. Cores are how loot will be given after quests, but they used to be how, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, they used to be how loot was given after quests, but now a certain set of weapon and armor parts and behemoth parts are given upon completion, and the cores now only give cosmetics and cells, which is a really easy and nice change of pace. These quests unlock new behemoths to specifically hunt, as well as 3 main types of starting a hunt now. You can do patrols, which are you go up against a random monster for extra loot, or an expedition where you fight a random monster and get gathering materials for consumables, or pursuits where you fight the specific monster of your choice. As of writing the script, I haven't gotten to the new Ever game, as they call it. This mode is supposed to change patterns and attack styles and even put you up against multiple monsters, or even put limiters like chain lanes only or slowly losing health to give you exotic weapons and armor material to craft the best equipment in the game. I personally don't want to get that far yet because I do like this game, and like I did in Alpha, it's very easy to get burnt out. It's like every Monster Hunters game, it's very repetitive. Though Dauntless stands out by constantly offering you new monsters and equipment and ways to fight. Now, let's get on to some negatives. This game is still horribly unoptimized. I get random stutters, random frame drops. The intro was practically sub 20 until I got into gameplay. The menu problems I already spoke about are very hindering because the game feels so good on controller. Everything just flows so nicely. I don't know if it's server issues because the servers have been getting hit since open beta, but I must commend them for fixing and addressing the problems quickly and efficiently to get the game back rolling before people rage quit a few times and stuff. Another thing is after hunts, there's this weird, like, you do the whole like end of quest screens and all that stuff, and then it magically just pops you right back on the island for like 20 more seconds and then pops you back into the hub world. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's just the server catching up and stuff like that, but I wish they would patch it out as fast as they can. Now, on to the cash shop. It's a fucking joke. Cash shop only offers you cosmetics and small consumables you get in game fairly fast. The prices are a fucking joke as well. There's costumes in the cash shop for 750 plat, which equates to about $25, or the dyes that are locked behind the cash shop and are about $5 a bundle. The consumables are a waste of money, honestly. Most times during a hunt, I only use health potions, if I use them, because there are aether wells that restore your health scattered around the map. And there's other buffing potions like the bulwark potion, which it makes you take half damage for the 3 attacks, and you get to carry 3 of them, so you'll be taking 9 attacks at half damage. There's a really unbalanced meta game kind of sort of going on right now with the potions and stuff like that, so I really don't see the point of even spending money on these potions when you can easily level up and craft these potions as quickly as that. The only thing I can really see worthwhile are the emotes. Even then, they aren't really that interesting yet. I can see what they're trying to do with the Fortnite route of emotes and customizations because they change daily to incentivize paying cool points and stuff, but the reason Fortnite wins in that regard is because the costumes and emotes are interesting and vastly different from the style of the game. If I can't hit the Dougie or shuffle over a dead dinosaur body, I'd rather do it than twirl around a fucking banner and have a cool little monkey on there or something. But at the end of the day, Dauntless is going to be one of those free-to-play games that only gets better as time goes. Just like Warframe, Dauntless is a skeleton that will slowly be built on. I can see this game in a couple years being one of the biggest free-to-play games on the market, right up there with it. With added features, refined kinks, and more optimizations, this game could be really great. Now, do I recommend Dauntless? Of course, play it. It's free, it's a monster hunting game, it's interesting. What are you going to play? Bless Online? It's something very different from everything else right now. So you have nothing to lose but time. Fuck it. Ooh. Sidebar. So I decided to open up my personal Discord that I have my friends up to you guys. KQ Nate's also in there as well, and there's a couple other people that are also in there that do YouTube and stuff like that. And we just were like, fuck it, let's just make it like a little community channel. You guys can hop in. We're always in there, always playing a game, always playing something else, so you can always see when I'm wasting my time building a farm on Stardew Valley instead of fucking making another review like you guys probably want me to. So you can check me out there. And also, I'm going to start trying to stream, but I don't think I'll keep the VODs for the streams. I'll probably just keep streaming on YouTube and then delete videos afterwards or something like that. And I kind of want to give a preview of the next game that I'm going to review, just to switch it up, give you guys something to look forward to and stuff like that. So that's where this comes in. So the next game is going to be Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn, because 14, yeah, it's 14. I don't know why I wanted to say 15. Yep. So I will see you guys once I get that shit popping. Hopefully it doesn't take 3 months like that's the video. So yep, as always, one life, one love. Peace.